Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to Football Manager 2016 and another part of the Recreating Leicester's Miracle title win series. Thank you very much for the support on the series so far. Feeling a little bit better, so we are going to do 2 matches today, not the 3 that I promised. But we are on the mend now. We'll see how we get through a 20-minute video or so, but yeah, thank you for your support this week. Quite gutted really, because it's been half term for me as a full-time teacher, and I've been ill most of the week, so not able to take advantage of that and make content for you lot. But never mind, we move on. Today we're taking on Sunderland at home before we take on Swansea City and try and get some revenge for earlier in the season. But as you can see, things have gone okay since you were last with me, which was the 5-2 defeat against Arsenal. We got back to winning ways. We beat Liverpool 2-0. Very good performance there. Jamie Vardy and N'Golo Kante scoring in that one. We then beat Sunderland 3-1 away from home. Jamie Vardy with 2 and Demarai Gray with 1 there, or Damari Gray. Somebody was pointing out in the comment section I've been pronouncing his name wrong. I've basically been pronouncing his name many different ways because I keep changing the way I'm saying it. But anyway, we beat them 3-1 before drawing, or getting a last-ditch draw, 1-1 against Aston Villa, who are bottom of the table at the moment. But all of that means that we are currently in 6th place in the Premier League. Jamie Vardy is the top scorer at the moment. We are 13 points off leaders Tottenham. Tottenham are running away with this league at the moment, and Norwich is still up there in 2nd place. I know a few people have noticed that along the way. I think through my sort of illness over the last couple of episodes, I've not really mentioned it. But Norwich are doing pretty much what Leicester did back then. They lost their most recent game 1-0 to Tottenham, interestingly enough. But had they won that, they would have been on 43 and Tottenham would have been on 44. It would have been a very, very close title race between those two. Arsenal are currently 3rd, and then you've got Man City, Liverpool, and ourselves on 34. I said at the start of the series, if we finish top 6, that would be absolutely incredible. And at the moment, we are in the top 6. We haven't been brilliant, but we have been winning matches just about. We've won 6 of our last 8 matches in the league, so I'm hoping that we can keep that sort of form going. Quick look at squad performances. Top goal scorer is Jamie Vardy, of course, but Nathan Dyer's there on 8, Damari Gray on 4, 3 for Gökhan Inler. Top average rating is Riyad Mahrez with a 7.48. Jamie Vardy is there with a 7.47, and then Drinkwater, Kante, Schlupp, all looking pretty good. But Drinkwater, he's still out for 3 to 7 weeks. And that's the thing, we've got the likes of Danny Simpson to come back. We've got the likes of Danny Drinkwater to come back. Peter Crouch as our backup striker to come back as well. But let's have a little look at the team for today, shall we? With Kasper Schmeichel in goal, Liam Moore, Wes Morgan, Ben Chilwell and Christian Fuchs in defence. Kante and Inler are in the centre of midfield, with Dyer, Mahrez and Damari Gray behind Jamie Vardy up top. We did rotate the squad quite a lot for the Aston Villa match, which is probably a large reason of why we didn't win that one. So, yeah, we're trying to make sure that we're as fresh as possible for this festive period. And a big game against Sunderland today. I noticed Jermaine Defoe playing for them. I think, did Sunderland beat Chelsea in their last match? It was, they were certainly ahead at some point. And Jermaine Defoe was the main man behind that, and he was a big problem before when we played Sunderland, and hopefully we can get over the line against them today. As I say, against Aston Villa we weren't fantastic, considering they were bottom of the table when we took them on. But yeah, we were pretty good against Sunderland in the previous game, and hopefully we can get another good result against Sunderland today. Speaking of small teams, Bournemouth have just taken the lead against Arsenal. We are currently up to 5th as it stands. But as I say, if we can win both games today, that would be absolutely huge towards our potential title fight. I really didn't expect to be roughly halfway through the season and actually in with a chance still of winning the title. Okay, we're 12 points behind Tottenham, but we're not expecting Tottenham to keep that sort of form up. Really, it's Man City and Arsenal that we need to stay near to. Now, we are going to tell them. We're going to tell them to stay on feet with that. Just so that we hopefully don't get any more red cards. Jamie Vardy not having a great game, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm going to put Mahrez on the right. We're going to put James Ward-Prowse in the middle, who's been doing a great job, by the way. I'm going to put Riyad Mahrez on an inside forward on attack. Shinji Okazaki has played fairly well recently, but you've got to keep the faith with Jamie Vardy, I think, to be quite honest with you. Yes, Kazri gets it to Jermaine Defoe. I was going to call him Willem Defoe. Completely wrong field there. Pardon me. But yeah, would be a shame if we sort of didn't take advantage of being at home to Sunderland. It feels like it should be a game that we win quite comfortably. And we've rested players for it. We've targeted this game as a 3-pointer, really. Here's Kante, gets it to Liam Moore. It's a poor ball forward, isn't it? Now, here comes Ndoye with a chance for Sunderland. What a save from Kasper Schmeichel. Right, need to tell them to get creative out there. Come on, boys. We can do this. We can, in fact, do this. Yeah, Jamie Vardy not having a great game. I'm going to go with Ojoa up top. And we're going to do this. We're going to have Shinji Okazaki. Hang on a minute. Undo. Yeah, Okazaki is going to come on. He's going to come on as a shadow striker. James Ward-Prowse. Yep, that looks good. Cool. Play him on the right. And have Riyad Mahrez on the left there. See if he can do anything from that left-hand side. We've played him all across the front line today. We've got 20 minutes left. We certainly are the team on top. We are going to go attacking now. Maybe go a little bit more fluid to try and win this. Moore gets it to Ward-Prowse on this right-hand side. Back to Moore. Here's Inler. Inler gets it to Morgan. Ward-Prowse finds Okazaki. Here's Kante. Beautiful ball over to Fuchs. Fuchs tries to cross it, but here's N'Golo Kante, and he's been tackled. And now here's Ndoye and Sunderland on the counter-attack. Yedlin. Ojia to Van Aanholt. Patrick Van Aanholt. What a awful finish that was. Now here's Moore to Ojoa. Oh, it's a good save. And you got to ask yourself the question, where are you now? No, that's not quite what I was going for. James Blunt there. Would Jamie Vardy have scored? That's what I was going to ask myself. Inlet now gets it to Fuchs into the middle. Mahrez! Yes! Riyad Mahrez scores in the final minute of game play there. I've probably just set back my illness about a week there. That was fabulous. Oh, my word. What a finish. It's the power of James Blunt, everybody. Oh, no, it's a highlight straight from the kickoff. Now, this could be the end of game highlight. Yunus Kabul. Some cracking names. Honestly, I've absolutely loved this series for rekindling with some of these players that are just awesome memories. Ajoa gets it to Kante, to Okazaki now. Here's Inler. Inler to Okazaki, gets it to Kante again. Kante out wide. Here's Moore. Moore on the ball, gets it to Ward-Prowse, and Van Aanholt gets it. But there it is. That is the grinded out or ground out 1-0 victory that we are talking about. Very, very good performance there. In the end against Sunderland, we did get over the line. We kept pushing until the end, and it was Riyad Mahrez, the man that wasn't having the best of games, but we kept the faith, and it paid off. So, yeah, let's see how we get on against Swansea, who have just been hammered by Chelsea. Well, this is an interesting one, isn't it? Mahrez has had an offer from Real Madrid. I mean, Mahrez is so good. I think realistically, we're looking for 60 million quid for him. Oh, well, they're interested still. Let's go for 50 million plus these add-ons. What we're looking at now, it's 38 million. It's not fantastic, really. 48 million. And we're going to say that that's non-negotiable. Yeah. And Mahrez isn't happy with that. We'll ask Wes Morgan to have a chat with him. And that doesn't seem to have worked. More reasonable offer. Fair enough. Right. Yeah. We have changed our season expectations to top half. That gave us a little bit more wiggle room on the wage budget. So we could possibly make a couple of signings in the transfer window. I mean, straight away, I'm going to have a look at, well, who's ran out of contract, basically. We'll filter out unrealistic players, and we'll have a little look. I mean, there's Georgios Samaras still in there, Richard Dunn's still in there. There's not really anybody that warrants a closer look at this point. Quick look at not value, transfer status. So Kolo Toure could definitely be somebody. You know, I think that's an example of a great signing for us, simply because we need a little bit of wiggle room at centre back. I mean, we've got Emmanuel Aboué. I know he's championship level because he's at Hull, but you know, somebody like Shane Long. I mean, he's scored a decent number of goals this season. Could he be somebody that we bring in, perhaps even on loan until the end of the season? I mean, that looks pretty damn good for me. You know, that's not going to cost us a lot of money at all. Yeah, I'm thinking that that's a good one. We're going to take off the option of being rotation. That's perfect. That's exactly the sort of signing I'm thinking. You know, little solid signings from now until the end of the year. Wilfred Bonney, who's at Man City. Oh, dear. I mean, how good is Wilfred Bonney? That's what you got to ask yourself. Marouane Fellaini, of course, Manchester United. Again, you know, possible player that we could bring in. I'm just thinking, you know, players to bolster the squad a little bit. Diego Costa. There's no way that we're going to get Diego Costa. You know, let's filter out that. Yeah, that looks a little bit better now. Kieran Trippier. Before he was any good, apparently. I mean, he's certainly a decent Premier League player. And again, right back is an area that we've definitely struggled in. I'm looking at that and thinking, yeah, I could afford that. But I'm not allowed more than 2 domestic. Okay, so it won't actually let me get Shane Long, will it? Because we've got Nathan Dyer and we've got Jesse Lingard. I mean, maybe if we terminated that loan, because he's not actually done anything, has he? I'd rather have Shane Long, I think. So, yeah, we'll do that. Anyway, I'll play forward to the Swansea match. Okay, a couple of changes for this match then. Riyad Mahrez moves back out wide, James Ward-Prowse through the middle, and Robert Huth returns from suspension, sorry. So, it looks pretty good. Obviously, Jesse Lingard is gone because we're trying to allow Shane Long into the team, which I think that could be a real bargain loan signing that could make the difference, because especially because Peter Crouch has been out for sort of 3 months, we've really struggled for another option off the bench. If Jamie Vardy's not having the best of games, I feel like Shane Long could be somebody that can score goals in this game. So, yeah, I'm putting a lot of faith in him. Jesse Lingard, that didn't work. He was a decent option, but didn't actually do a lot. So it makes sense for me anyway to try and bring in Long. I just hope that we are allowed to let that one through. We'll see anyway. Here's Kante on the ball. Kante, no. Yeah, so Nathan Dyer, of course, can't play against Swansea. Here's Fuchs with a free kick. Oh, what a goal from Christian Fuchs, 25 yards out. And that, as it stands, moves us up into 3rd place and joint 2nd, which is even better, with Norwich. This would be an absolute miracle if we were able to do this. I'm not exactly putting a lot of thought behind a lot of this. We're just sort of picking the team. We've stumbled across a tactic that seems to work decently, certainly at home. And we're winning games at the moment. I think it really would be amazing if we finish in the top 4. That would be incredible. It really would be. So, half-time, 1-0 at the moment. Let's not get complacent out there. See Jamie Vardy on a 6.6. It's the perfect time, really, to go, right, let's change it up a little bit. But I just have that fear at the moment of not wanting to take Jamie Vardy off. Because as much as Peter Crouch has done all right in cup games, can he do it against Swansea in the Premier League, having just returned from injury? We'll have a look in a minute. We'll give Jamie Vardy another 5 minutes. Here's Mahrez on the ball. That wasn't a very good bit of football, was it? Fuchs gets it back now towards not Peter Schmeichel. I'm all over the place today, aren't I? Right, Gomez gets it to Cork. That's forward. Huth. Liam Moore gets it to James Ward-Prowse. And now here's Riyad Mahrez with a great chance. Well, there you go. I mean, he started that highlight with a pathetic bit of football, and he's just ended it with a fantastic goal. I mean, he's clearly saying, come on, Real Madrid, pay 60 million for me so I can go and play in La Liga. That was awesome. What a goal that is from Riyad Mahrez. And I think it now brings about the question. Let's bring on Peter Crouch for his return from injury. What else could we do? N'Golo Kante wasn't having a great game. So why don't we do something a little bit like this? Bring Shinji Okazaki on. I've wanted to give him a bit more game time. He is a good player, Shinji Okazaki. So let's give him a bit more game time. But yeah, it would be nice to bring in a couple of cheap players, like a Kolo Toure, just as a backup centre back, because we have struggled, and obviously we get a lot of yellow cards, therefore a lot of suspensions do come our way. But this, hey, it looks like a very, very solid couple of victories here. Demarai, Greg, oh, not quite. Mahrez, no. End of highlights and end of match. 6 points out of 6. 2 clean sheets. And certainly against Swansea, that is pretty much how we've been playing every single match that you guys haven't watched. I've been fairly convinced you guys would have thought, oh, he's cheating. Because whenever he's on camera, he seems to lose. But that's pretty much how we've been performing every time you guys aren't watching. But Liam Moore, I mean, he's developing quite nicely at right back. He's doing a good job. Obviously, he's there by necessity at the moment because Danny Simpson has been injured, but has been doing a very decent job. Is this the Adriano? Yeah. There's going to be some players there that aren't appropriate, but yeah, Shane Long, I mean, 3-star ability, definitely somebody I think that could do a decent job for us. I'm just hoping that will go through. We've obviously got Hull coming up in the FA Cup, but we've got a decent run of teams coming up. That Norwich match looks like that's going to be crucial. So I think we might be back for Stoke and Norwich, because Stoke, I mean, what a pure Barclays team they were, as the kids call it at the moment. Ryan Shawcross in there. Who's he wanted by? Chelsea. Oh, dear. Chelsea would buy him in 2024, wouldn't they? They would buy him. Shay Given, I don't remember him playing for Stoke. I don't remember him playing for Stoke. Well, there you go. There you indeed go. Peter Odemwingie. Ha! Oh, my word. Drove himself down to QPR, didn't he, to try and sign for the Phil Bardsley in there. Yeah. We will be back for the Stoke match next time out. And then, of course, Norwich, who are very much rivals for the title at the moment. 3 teams on 40 points. Tottenham are 13 points clear. I mean, look at this. Their actual last defeat was to us, away from home. Wow. I mean, you've got to look at this and think, they've got Man United away, but that's in the Capital One Cup. They've got Arsenal away. They've got City at home. They've got 3 games there. Man City, Arsenal, Liverpool. They've got Norwich on the last day of the season. Chelsea away as well. But, yeah, they've beaten United 3-2 away from home. That's a good result. They've beaten Liverpool 1-0 away from home. Beaten Arsenal 4-0 at home. It could be the year for Tottenham. Typical, innit? Absolutely typical. Hopefully they'll bottle it. If you've enjoyed that, give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for plenty more Football Manager videos. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching and goodbye.